Bapsi Sidhwa's Ice Candy Man is a book that I finished reading recently, and then I was told that this happens to have a film adaptation which happens to be Deepa Mehta's Earth 1947, starring Nandita Das and Amir Khan. Now, I swear that I'm not trying to crack an insensitive joke when I say that I'm talking about the death of the author, because Sidhwa passed away last year in the month of December, but I'm talking about it in a manner that has to do with how I understood or misunderstood, for that matter, the intent of the author. The narrator of the story is a young girl whose name is Lenny, and she belongs to a Parsi family and lives in Lahore. Now, I have known very little about Parsis in Kolkata because the community of Parsis in Kolkata is a very small community, and apparently there's just one fire temple in Kolkata in the Bobazar area. But the same is not true for Mumbai, and obviously the community's presence is felt time and again in various places, and the book kind of makes note of that too. That in the event of the partition of India, Lenny's family would consider making a move to Bombay because that's where you find the largest number of Zoroastrians. The Sethi family is quite influential and affluent and employs a wide variety of people as their staff. And there you have a Hindu Aya who doesn't have a name in the novel, but in the film she does. She's called Shanta. Individuals who have been marginalized and also Muslims. It's quite the diverse cohort. The story unfolds and we see the country being divided along religious lines. You see how this heterogeneous structure of the cohort is affected, and all religious factions are to blame for it. It doesn't avoid the mention of caste, and in fact, characters in the novel are shown to convert to other religions, both for the sake of safety and dignity. And in fact, for a long time, I didn't know that there was an entire study dedicated to abducted women and what women went through, in the process of being abducted and then returned, and in the event of being returned, the kind of stigma that was attached to their identities. My main takeaway from reading this book was that maybe in this apocalyptic situation, a Parsi family was meant to be the voice of reason, one group that wanted to look out for others and stand up for what was right. And this is by no means my reading of the partition of India, but the reading of this particular novel and its intent. I was also intrigued by the fact that there was this statue of Victoria in a public space in Lahore, and it was pretty similar to the statue that we have in Kolkata in the compound of Victoria Memorial. But in Lahore's case, after independence and partition, it was actually shifted from a public space to the interiors of a museum.